Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Fight or Flight Knives' first official YouTube video. Today, what we're going to be going over is our sheaths, the way we make them, the reasons we make them that way, the materials we utilize, and the reasons for that. I've gotten a lot of questions from guys on Facebook and questions from guys on Instagram asking me, why am I using Chicago bolts instead of rivets for our sheaths, right? And this has been big for me since day one, right? How do I clean a sheath? How do I keep a sheath ready, right? A sheath is an important piece of gear, right? It captures and holds your knife to you or to your kit, right? That's an important piece of gear. That sheath is your knife's home, right? So to demonstrate what we're talking about and to use as reference, we're going to be using this sheath. It's to one of our Trekker knives. That is our newest design currently. But all our sheaths are set up the same way with, the same thought process. So let's just say that this was a riveted sheath. All right. It's a riveted sheath. I've been out in the field all week. I got it all gross and disgusting. I was sleeping in mud. I was crawling through mud, and it's everywhere, right? How do I clean this? It's inside my sheath. I need to clean it. I got sand in here, right? I can't get it out. All right, well, what can I do? I can shove a rag or a paper towel in here and try to get it, right? Will it work? Probably not. If it does work, it's not going to work well, right? All right, so what are our other options? All right, I can run underwater, right? I'll fill it up, I'll dump it out, I'll fill it up, I'll dump it out until I get that desired effect, right? I'll stick a flashlight in there and try to see what's in there, see if I got it all, see what's left. It's a pain in the butt, right? That's probably your best way to clean a riveted sheath, okay? Now that I did that, it's all wet. Now, I can't really dry it out, now can I? I can't. I mean, I could try to stick a paper towel in there. It's still going to get wet. So I'm going to have to leave it out and just leave it to dry, okay? So now we took that, something that should be simple, right? Cleaning your knife sheath. We took that and we made it an all-day process because now I got to wait for that thing to dry in order to put my blade back in there, in order to utilize it, right? It doesn't need to take that long. It doesn't need to be an all-day process. It needs to take minutes, right? Quick, fast, functional. Accessibility, all right? I can access the inside of this thing. I can take soap and water to it, and then I can dry it off and put it back together. Boom. Easy. All right, I'm out in the field. Water isn't as accessible as the faucet at home. So what do? I take it apart. I can wipe this on my shirt. I can wipe it on my pants. I can take a sock and wipe this thing down, get all the crap out of it. I can put it back together, put my knife back in, and I'm good to go, right? And that'll only take less than 5 minutes. I guarantee it. I can take this thing apart, fully clean it, put it back together in less than 5 minutes. That's how long it should take, right? And it's clean. I know it's clean. How do I know it's clean? Because I took it apart and I looked at it. That's it. There's no build up here at the tip. There's nothing. No build up here. Like, there's no build up. Why? I can see it. If I can see it, I can remove it, right? That's it. Name of the game. Readiness. My preventative maintenance, done. My preventative maintenance on this blade is done. I clean this. I sharpen this. I need to clean this too. I need to keep it ready. Is this high on, the maintenance list? No, it's not. So it doesn't need to take hours. It needs to take minutes. It needs to be quick. It needs to be easy. And I'm ready to go. Right? And so that's why I'm using the Chicago bolts. Because I identified a problem. And the problem is, how do I clean and maintain my knife sheath, and my blade? How am I keeping it simple? All right, well, I'll use a Chicago bolt. I don't need any crazy tools. I don't need a workshop. I don't need anything. I can sit on my couch and take this thing apart. I can sit in my truck, I can sit in my car and take this thing apart and clean it. I can clean this thing in the field. I can clean this thing at the range. I don't need, I can do this with next to nothing. Right? So, problem, solution. That's what we're doing. Problem, solution. And it's as easy as screwing it back together. I line all the holes up. I drop my bolt in there, and I just screw it back together. It's that simple. Right? We gotta take care of our gear. We gotta stay functional. We gotta keep this thing ready to go, just like we gotta keep the rest of our stuff ready to go. And this doesn't get, talking sheath maintenance, it doesn't get talked about, right? It doesn't get talked about a lot because I don't know if people don't think it's important, or if guys just don't do it, if they think it doesn't need to be done. And that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion and, their own way of going about things, right? Shoot your preference. But for us, I want this thing to stay ready. I want this blade to stay ready. I need to stay ready. My gear needs to stay ready. And for me, Chicago bolts, answer that question of how do I do this? How do I stay ready? How do I clean this effectively? And not only, how do I make this sheath able to break down, but then once I put it together, how do I keep it reliable? Right? How do I keep my knife in here and, know that it's going to stay here? Right? So on the front side of these, we have our Phillips head slots, right? And then on the back side, we have our, our rubber spacers, our rubber grommets, rubber washers, whatever you want to call them, right? And then we have a flathead slot in that back side, right? These rubber spacers keep everything snugged up, keeps everything under tension. All right, this shit ain't going anywhere. All right, I put my knife in here and it's good to go. It's not going anywhere. But yet, at the same time, I can break that thing down and do whatever I need to do with it. These belt clips that we utilize can be set up for left hand, right hand, vertical, horizontal, right? You can carry this any way you want. I've had guys reach out to me and say, I think it's awesome that you set your knives up the way you do, because I'm a left-handed guy, and, trying to find a blade with a sheath that I can carry in a scout carry is hard for me. Yeah, I'm sure it is. You know, left-handed guys, when it comes to gear, sometimes those left-handed guys don't get that much love, and you know, unfortunately, it is the way it is. But we can do what we can to fix that. So that's what we did. You can carry this thing as many ways left-handed as you can right-handed. The same way with the same reliability, keeping it functional for the user, right? It's adaptive. If I have my gear set up one way and, you know, it works well with my knife being a vertical carry for my right-hand side, all right, well, now I'm changing my gear up and I can't really carry it in that position anymore. All right, I want to carry it horizontally. All right, well, I can carry it horizontally in the front. I can carry it horizontally in the back. I can do that left-handed. I can do it right-handed. I can do whatever I need to do. It's not a problem. This adapts to what you need to do, right? You don't adapt to it, right? The gear adapts to you. It does whatever you need it to do, all right? We're keeping it ready. We're keeping it clean. We're keeping it maintained. To me, that's lethality. That's lethality. It does what I need to do when I need to do it. All right, so I appreciate you guys watching the video. We'll be coming out with more, but I appreciate it. Thanks for watching.